Die wind pluk hier, die wind pluk daar, hy waai my hare deur mekaar. Papiere vlieg en takke swaai, dit is die suidooste wind wat waai. I'm beginning to understand what it means to belong, and this is actually where I belong.
Ek dink ek het definitief meer geleenthede as wat my ouers in die verlede gehad het. Ek dink hulle het baie rof tydjie gehad, dis eerder onderwys en as hulle iets anders wou doen, ek het nou hulle gesê dat hulle nie eintlik dit kon doen nie.
We are in the heart of Cape Town. This is a place called District 6. This is my birthplace. I remember my grandfather, I was reared by him. We just got into a car and left. I grew up in District 6 and we were relocated, forcibly removed to a township area called Kensington. It was quite depressing growing up in a township community.
Ek het groot geword in Kloetiswil. Ek het dit baie geniet want die omgewing was nie die beste vir my nie. Ek het net verkies om liewer in die huis te bly. So ons is by my huis en ons gaan 'n paar van my familielede ontmoet. So this is my mother, Karen.
Hello.
And this is my dad, Ruben.
Hello, hi.
What kind of guy is he?
He's very disciplined, and I'm not saying it's because we are following it. Not once have you ever need to tell him that he must learn, do his work. It's always done.
Dis Rowan toe hy 'n paar maande was. Hy was baie oulik.
Die hardste ding dink ek was in die jaar toe my ma gesteek was voor ons huis. Ek onthou dat ek games gespeel het met my headphones op en ek onthou net sy het ingekom en gesê sy was gesteek en ek het net baie rooi gesien. Ek het nie geweet wat om te doen nie. Ek onthou dat ek definitief getraumatiseer was. Dit het definitief 'n impak gehad op hoe ek studeerde by die skool.
This was my road to school. I was a very hard-working student. As a youngster, very naughty, but hard-working. Apartheid education introduced me to rote learning. You should not question. It's a form of enslavement that people are obliged to do as they are told and not to think for themselves. No, I never thought about leaving District 6. This was the school. I never knew the word university, although the University of Cape Town, I can see it from there if I stand outside.
In my matriekklas was daar omtrent 50 leerders en net 2 het ongelukkig universiteit toe gegaan. Dis fyn af om te sê dat hulle nie eintlik die grootste verwagtinge gehad het van die kinders nie.
I had to overcome my inner capacity not to think for myself. You would notice that I don't go towards financial constraints, economic constraints. Those are external factors which do play a role. But the most important obstacle which I had to overcome was to remind myself that I can be assertive.
Dit is altyd 'n keuse as dit by jou drome kom. Jy gaan definitief harder moet werk. Ek het net gewerk en ek het 'n goal gehad en dis om universiteit toe te gaan en ek het dit nou gedoen.
I joined Stellenbosch University 20 years ago, and to join the academe in this country at the time was hard. I was the first person of color appointed as a full professor in philosophy of education at Stellenbosch University, and I also became its first dean of non-white color. I'm now a distinguished professor in philosophy of education.
The differences between the opportunities he has now and that we had is very big. When he came to us and he told us that he is going to study engineering, I think we were silent for about an hour or two and asked him, are you sure this is what you want to do? This doesn't look like it's for us. And so I'm going to show you.
Ek het altyd gesien ingenieurswese as creating and improving something. En net om te dink dat ek part van daardie creating and improving kan wees.
I would imagine that the institution has transformed. The most productive researchers in this faculty are the non-white scholars. And I'm proud of the history of this faculty. We have contributed and enhanced scholarship within the faculty and beyond.
The future of our country is in the hands of the youth. We need to give them as much exposure and opportunities, uplift them in the way of thinking.
A different country to the country of your time.
I don't think it is negotiable, that one.
If citizens in this country can continue on a path of learning, and that learning will never cease with a formal university qualification, then there's always the possibility that we will become changing beings, dynamic beings. And that is what I envisage education for transformation can do.
Being a Matie, it makes me feel quite special.
Being a Matie means that I have a responsibility as a human being, as an academic, to serve humanity.